What's up, guys? What's going on? You guys are probably watching this wondering like, what the heck is going on? Well, what I'm working on right now is a little project for a friend of mine. This beautiful suede wrap on this Evo 9 steering wheel. And I'm just about done with it, but I'll have to finish it later. When I get back, we've got somewhere else to go. What's up, guys? So we're headed over to my friend Albert's place because, as you can see, your boy needs a haircut. So I'm gonna go get that taken care of real quick, and then we'll head back into the garage. Whoa, slippery. We'll head back into the garage and get to working on the Evo. Now, you guys saw me wrapping that steering wheel. I'll show you guys more of that later. I've got the same exact wrap done on my Evo. I should show you guys the interior when we get back. Alright, I know what you guys are thinking. Yo, Kev, we don't care you're getting a haircut. Why are you bringing us along? I got reasons for that. So Albert himself is a car guy, and he drives this sexy SVT Lightning. And he recently just got a straight pipe put on there. Maybe we can get a sound clip of it before we go. But I'm an import guy, but I love Lightnings. Say hi to the video.
Oh man, don't put no video.
Why?
Huh?
It's Albert, the guy with the sexy Lightning.
Oh man, no video. No video for me.
No video? So Albert's gonna cut my hair. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Alright, perfect. It's snowing. How's it look though? If you guys need to get your hair cut, you gotta see Albert. New shop coming up soon.
Oh yeah.
Albert's gonna do a sound clip for us. That yummy V8. Looks as good as it sounds. Alright guys, back home, and I just finished wrapping the wheel, and it came out really good. If you can lace your shoes, you can wrap a steering wheel. As long as you have time and patience, you can get it done. Pretty neat modification to your stock steering wheel. Alright, so let me show you guys my interior. So it is an Evo 8, but got Evo 9 seats in there. And here is my wrapped steering wheel. Really complements the interior nicely. And so this wrap is from Auto Interior Technic. They're a sponsor of mine, so if you guys want to check out their products, they've got wraps for Evo 8, 9, Evo 10, as well as STIs, and the Subaru BRZ, FRS, and a bunch of other cars as well too. And recent products that we've got here is their shift boot, made out of suede. Now as well too, you guys can also order different thread with your order, and so if you have like blue accents or green accents or white accents or whatever, you can get different color stitching for your shift boot, steering wheel, and as well too e-brake boot and armrest. So you've got everything all in there. So it really matches the interior nicely. Now as you guys can see, we've got a bunch of parts, all this stuff that needs to be installed, and hopefully get to that here soon. Alright, so last time I could not get the axle nut off. Breaker bar just wasn't enough to get it off. But luckily, my friend MJ loaned me this big boy, and I think we should be able to get it off now. Bam! So after that, you want to go ahead and remove your 19 millimeters. There's two of them, top and bottom. Alright, you might need to jack this up a little bit if you're on coilovers. Be able to drop that last bolts in there. Or sometimes you just need to tap it out. Bam. Alright, one thing I totally forgot is the 12 millimeter in the back that holds your brake lines, an ABS sensor. You want to go ahead and loosen that off as well too, because while this is hanging down, this is yanking on the lines, and we don't want that. Alright, so the strut's disconnected from the knuckle here. We don't want to let this hang too far freely to ruin anything else like tie rod ends or ball joints. But at this point, you can go ahead and lightly tap on the axle here to break it a little bit loose from the hub. And then we're going to get underneath the car and separate the axle from the transfer case. Okay, so I didn't like the idea of having the hub just hanging freely there. So I went ahead and just put back the top 19 there while we get everything else disconnected before we pop out the axle from the knuckle there. Alright, so before I get underneath the car and get all dirty, let me update you guys on the engine bay. Alright, so update on the engine bay. My transmission isn't brown anymore. And I'm not worried about that engine mount because again we're going to be replacing that. And the block is looking much cleaner. So lots and lots of scrubbing, but it is paying off. I like the way that it's looking. And the absorbent pads are doing its job. Worked out nicely actually. All that dirt. Yum. So let me show you one of the reasons why I'm putting so much detail into cleaning up the engine bay. So these are motor mounts. Torque Solutions. This is the driver side motor mount. That's going to sit right there, and that is going to look beautiful. Look at that. That's just going to look gorgeous in there. So, beautiful pieces, beautiful engine bay. Let me show you guys the catch can. This is going to be the oil catch can fabbed by STM Tuned. This is the one that's tranny mounted, so it's going to mount roughly right about here to the transmission itself, so you guys can get kind of an idea of where that's going to sit. Alright, so under the car, I think I'm going to go ahead and remove this plastic tray here, just popping out the few clips there. But behind the clip is going to be the axle. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to pry it out. We're just going to stick a little pry tool, pry bar, pry on the axle till it pops out. And once it pops out, we'll go ahead and pop it out of the hub and slap in the new axle. So, be right back. Alright guys, once again unsuccessful getting the axles out. Let me show you. So the driver's side is out of the transmission. I've got that part taken out already, but axle will not come out of the hub. And on the driver's side, or passenger side, I'm sorry, we have the axle out of the hub, no problem. But guess what? Yep, that's right. It does not want to come out of the transmission. So I'm gonna call it a night. We'll pick this back up again another time, maybe get some help getting those axles out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.